Hey there, it's Christina Johnson here, transformational nutrition coach and owner of Christina Johnson Wellness. And today I'm going to talk about flax seeds. So I have personally been eating flax seeds quite a bit for the past 2 or 3 months, I would say, and noticing some positive benefits from it. So I always just like to share with you what I'm personally doing and how it's benefiting me in case it might be something that you would like to try as well. So what I want to do today is just talk a little bit briefly about the benefits of flax seeds, but then I want to give you some tips on how to purchase them, different ideas on ways to eat them and incorporate them into your diet, and then just a couple things to be cautious of, or things to be mindful of, I guess I should say, when you are eating flax seeds. So I'm curious, before I get started, have you ever bought flax seeds before? Let me know in the comments or just tap the like button. And if you have, what have you done with them? How have you used them? So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what are some of your favorite ways of using flax seeds if you've tried them before. Okay, so first of all, flax seeds are a plant-based superfood, basically. And I consider a superfood to be really any food that just has really a lot of dense nutrients in it. So, there's lots of great healthy foods out there, and some just have a greater amount of nutrients and health benefits to them. And flax seeds happen to fall in that category. So flax seeds have, a good amount of fiber. They have some good healthy fats in them. They've got protein in them, and then antioxidants as well. So it's really this well-rounded, balanced superfood that we get from flax seeds. So just more specifically, some of the benefits or reasons why you might want to consider incorporating them into your diet are as follows. First of all, they do act as a binder, so they're a really good source of fiber, of both soluble and insoluble fiber. So they can add some bulk to your stool and really promote healthy, regular bowel movements. So some people have noticed an improvement in things like constipation when they're incorporating flax seeds regularly. And also it can just help support healthy digestive health overall. So that's one great benefit. Another great benefit of flax seeds is that they're a really good source of omega-3 fatty acids. So omega-3s are great to support just levels of inflammation in the body, and most Americans are just not getting enough sources of omega-3s. Then they also contain lignans, which is a type of antioxidants. And so lignans, there's still a lot of studies that have to be done on flax seeds, and there's nothing that's always super conclusive, but there are some studies and research that shows that it could have a protective effect on breast cancer, and it can also help modulate estrogen levels. So depending on what your body needs, it can either increase or decrease the amount of estrogen in your body. So it's kind of cool that way that it works depending on what your body needs. And then also, studies are still ongoing, but there's some studies that suggest that flax can help improve your cholesterol levels. So it can reduce the LDL, or the bad cholesterol level, and just support healthier heart health and kind of reduce that risk of heart disease. And then also, because of the fiber and the fat and the protein, flax seeds can really just help promote a feeling of fullness and satiety, which means that, it's going to be easier to lose weight because you will be less likely to want to overeat. So lots of great benefits to flax seeds. But we do need to be a little bit careful on the types of flax seeds we're buying and how we're using them. So here are some just practical tips on buying flax seeds. So first of all, I always recommend buying whole flax seeds or flax oil and not getting ground flax seeds. So, and listen carefully to this, because there's a couple ins and outs of this, but we don't want to buy flax seeds that are already ground, because the omega-3 fats that are in the flax seeds, once they're ground up and exposed to heat and light and air, they can oxidize pretty easily, and that makes the fats in them and then the flaxseed go rancid. So I do not recommend buying flaxseed that's already ground up. So purchase the whole flax seeds, but with that being said, you don't really want to consume whole flax seeds because your body can't break down the whole flax seeds very easily. Sometimes it can irritate the digestive system. And if your body's not digesting and breaking down the flax seed, then you're not going to be able to absorb all the beneficial nutrients from it. So what I personally do is I buy whole flax seeds and then I grind it up myself. And I will say and admit that at first I'm like, that just seems like unnecessary work. I don't want to have to buy flax seeds and then grind them, but it really is pretty easy. So I just grind them up in my coffee grinder. And what I've been doing lately is just grinding, what I need for that day. You can grind them in bulk, and then I would say freeze them so that they don't oxidize and go rancid. And maybe, just do like a few days, like 5 days at a time. So that's my tips on buying flax seeds. If you want to buy flax oil, just make sure it's coming in a darker bottle that's not letting a lot of light through, and make sure that you refrigerate it because again, that oil can oxidize too. I would probably also recommend just buying a smaller bottle of flax oil because you may not use it all by the expiration date and we don't want it to go bad. Okay, so let's talk now about what do you do with flax seeds once you buy them? How do you eat them? I will say personally, the primary way that I've been getting them in my diet is by grinding them up and putting them in my smoothie in the morning. I really don't even taste them. I mean, they kind of have an earthy or nutty kind of flavor, but they don't have a strong flavor in my smoothie. So that's been my favorite way to include them because, I've been eating a smoothie now that it's summer every single morning for breakfast. And it's just an easy way to get in a tablespoon or so of flax seeds. You could also put flax oil in a smoothie. So that's one great way to get it in. If you eat yogurt, if you tolerate dairy yogurt, or maybe use coconut yogurt or cashew milk yogurt, you could definitely put some flax seeds in there, mix it in, maybe with some berries as well. So that would be an option. Some people I've heard will just put some flax seeds in water and drink it. That would be an option as well. I've never personally tried that myself. I'm trying to think what else. You could definitely sprinkle some on a salad or maybe drizzle the flax oil on your salad or kind of make a salad dressing out of it. So lots of different ways to incorporate it pretty easily. I would say from what I've seen, you'll probably get the most health benefits out of it if it's consumed raw and not cooked. So I would definitely not heat up flax oil, so don't cook with it. I would drizzle it on food afterwards. And same thing with the flax seeds. I mean, you can heat it up, it's fine, but I don't think you're gonna get all the beneficial nutrients. You can also use flax as an egg substitute. So you can make kind of a flax egg of sorts. All right, and so just how much to consume, I mean, that really is up to you. Personally, I've been using about a tablespoon a day, so a pretty significant amount. But here are a few things just to be mindful of if you are going to start using flaxseed more often. Number one, if you are taking any medications or have a health condition, it is always wise to run something like this by your doctor because, food has power. Food is medicine, and sometimes it can, contraindicate certain medications. So, if you're on a blood thinner medication, maybe even a cholesterol one, or just really anything, I would check with your doctor first just to make sure that having that much flaxseed isn't going to be a problem. Also, if you are going to be consuming more flaxseed, you're getting more fiber, you really want to make sure you're getting enough water. If you don't get enough water, that can cause some digestive issues and, cause a little backup. So make sure that you're getting enough water in every day. I would also, I already mentioned, just make sure to avoid heating up the flax oil. So those are the main things to be mindful of if you're going to consider eating more flax seed or flax oil. So let me know in the comments if you are interested in trying it out and how you would try it. What would you do with flaxseed if you're going to start incorporating it into your diet? I also want to add, just as I wrap up, that here's kind of my philosophy on superfoods. I think sometimes I fell back into this trap years ago. I would hear, have cherries because cherries will have this and this benefit, and then have some turmeric because it has this, this, and this benefit. Have flax seeds because of this benefit. And what I would say is that we can't expect one food to have all these magic benefits and all the answers for us. And so I'm not expecting flax seeds to solve all my problems. But what I think is a great way to approach superfoods is that we need to start by having a good, healthy, clean eating foundation. And that's what we do most days, is eat in that way. And then we can add in some superfoods here and there as a nutritional boost to really support our health. And so that's kind of what I've been doing personally with flax seeds and just with, superfoods in general. So if you would like to learn more about how to create a clean eating lifestyle so that you can lose weight and keep it off for good, that is my specialty, by helping you create a clean and mindful eating lifestyle. So if you want support with that, feel free to reach out to me, send me a message or comment below. I'd be happy to have a complimentary consultation with you so we can talk about what's going on for you, and I can give you my recommendations on what the next steps would be to help you lose weight, feel more comfortable in your body, and have that better relationship with food. All right, thanks so much for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments below, and we will talk again soon. Bye for now.